Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Oh my goodness, it is that time where we are just overwhelmed with so much stuff going on in Monster Legends. There are so many pop-ups, there's like over 20 different pop-ups if you were to log into the game. But the most important thing to talk about right now is the breeding events. The El Colosal Element Wars breeding events, which I imagine we're going to be seeing future Element Wars. So basically, let me just read through this and then I'll explain my thoughts and who I think you should go for, whether or not I think you should participate in this, and all that fun stuff. So in El Colosal Element Wars, you can breed any legendary monster except for Warmasters of two different elements. Mix any two fire monsters or any two dark monsters and see what you get. For every legendary monster you obtain, you'll get a token of their element, and here's where the war starts. Collect fire tokens to progress through the fire time challenge, where you'll be able to get Zorky cells and mythic amber. If you're on the dark side, you'll get dark tokens, which will help you progress through the dark time challenge, where you can get Misery cells and mythic amber. If you reach the finish line of any of the challenges or both, you'll receive an extra 1200 cells and an avatar. The element with the most tokens collected by all monster masters wins the war. If you have 20 more tokens of the element, you'll receive an additional 200 mythic amber. So there's a lot to unpack, right? So we're basically having two El Colosal events at one time. You could either breed a fire monster you want or a dark monster you want, or you can mix it up and get some of both. But depending which one you get, you have the option to get additional resources. So we'll come back to what the different monsters are and all that. I will say one of the cool things about this is that unlike previous El Colosal events where you could breed rare monsters and epic monsters and uncommon monsters together, this is only limited to legendary monsters. So you can only breed a fire legendary with another fire legendary, a dark legendary with another dark legendary. It is not a mix of everything. At least I don't think so. I'll verify that in a little bit. So let me exit out. If we scroll down over here, let's see. Right here where it says 1 day 4 hours, 1 day 4 hours. If we click on this, so here is the fire time challenge. This is how you get Zorky cells. If you get 1 token, which means for every fire legendary you breed, you get 1 token, you'll get 2 cells of Zorky, then you'll get 8 cells, then you'll get 10 cells, and so on and so on. So especially, this can be useful. Oh my gosh, you can actually scroll. There's so much. You can get up to 170 tokens, and that is a lot. That is a lot of monsters you'd be breeding. So Zorky was a previous Golden Legends Pass monster, so I am curious if every single El Colosal they're going to be releasing a previous Golden Legends Pass monster, or maybe just Zorky's a special case since he wasn't that good. I don't know. But yeah, you can get Zorky, or if you go for the dark side, you can actually get Misery cells. Misery was a previous Team Race monster, so and he has resurrection capability. So if you want Misery, you could always breed some dark monsters, right? So yeah, that's how this event works. And then you would just have to breed. Oh, by the way, we also have Dr. Victor's Patrons event going on. So this could actually help you, because while you're also getting some fire cells or dark tokens or fire tokens, you can also be getting some points here every time you hatch a legendary monster, I believe, right? Or is this just purchasing? Be good. Oh no, this is only for purchasing monsters from the Monster Lab. Never mind. Ignore what I said. I thought it was another like hatching event. So like I said, there's a lot going on. It seems a little overwhelming. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that there's going to be a team race going on. Actually, as soon as the Golden Legends Pass ends, which it ends in a couple hours, 15 hours, we're going to be getting a Golden Legends Pass. Another one, right? So if you're not planning on purchasing the next Golden Legends Pass, keep in mind you will miss out on some of your rewards, like the speed hatching and the speed boosting, which would really suck, right? Hatching time boost, I think it's 30% once you have all of them. So that can slow you down if you're going to participate in this breeding event. Be mindful of your gems, because you do need gems if you're going to participate in the race. So you should hopefully by now talk with your team to know how many left you're going for. The worst thing you can do is clog up your hatchery. As you can see, mine are pretty much going to end by tomorrow. So that'll be gone, that'll be gone, that'll be gone. And the only thing I'll have is the Dreamer, but she'll be on her way. She'll be on her way to hatching. So I'm going to make sure my hatchery is open, especially since this is going to disappear as well. Because I care more about the team race monster than I care about getting legendaries. But if there are some legendary monsters you want, this is a good chance for you to get them. So I've talked enough about that, kind of cautioned you guys that there is a team race going on. Now let's talk about the actual breeding combinations, and of course I need to give a shout out, and there will be a link in the description to Hounds of Justice's Discord, Skill to Kill. They are the ones that basically they find all the combos that we need. The whole community finds all the combos that we need for whatever monsters we need. So with that being said, I am here on the Google Doc. There will be a link in the description so you can follow along and check out what monster combinations have been released. So at the very top are all the fire monsters, And at the bottom are the dark monsters. It's color coded, right? It's dark for dark monsters and red for fire monsters. So if I scroll all the way to the top, it gives you Monster 1 and Monster 2. As you can see, they're legendary monsters. Oh wait, that's not a legendary monster. Skipples, that's not a legendary monster either. Oh, I guess that is all mixed up. Thundernecks, oh man, I thought it was just going to be legendaries. I could have sworn I read that in a leak. Maybe, again, leaks are not always accurate, or maybe I just misunderstood it. But anyhow, with that being said, yeah, you're mixing fires with fires and darks with darks only. And let's see what monsters are available. So they also tell you who they recommend you breed. So Sunblast, for example, is going to be a monster that is going to be in the Laser and Friends book. So if you want to complete the books and get those amazing book rewards, it would be useful to get these monsters. Mephisto has Megataunt. Nitro Blaster has the Artifact trait. Kane and Rekka, they're extra turner monsters. Zenfira, it appears that even the Forsakens are going to be available in this breeding event. It appears that the only monsters not available really are the Warmasters. So maybe if you want to collect all the Forsakens, eventually the combos will be out for those monsters. Now, a lot of these are no, only for collection. I will say, in my personal opinion, playing Monster Legends, I think the best investment you can do is to prioritize the Nemesis monsters. Okay, get yourself a Nemesis monster because you want to be able to beat the Nemesis dungeon. And I'll be completely honest with you, if you give your Nemesis monsters some decent runes, like level 7 and above, and with relics, you can probably beat the Nemesis dungeon with level 100 Nemesis monsters. Alright, especially if you have the better ones, like the Sammys, the Rubies, or the Zyron, any Zyron variation really. But I would say prioritize Nemesis monsters, give them good runes, give them good relics, and you can probably beat the whole Nemesis dungeon, even if they're level 100, or maybe 105. That's where you use your Elementium and your Elemental Cell, since you don't really need to rank up any other legendary monster. Focus on the Nemesis because you can walk away with gems at the end of it, you can get some Warmaster cells, Warmaster orbs, and most importantly, you get a diamond relic every time you beat it, and it comes out every month. So I would say prioritize the Nemesis monsters. So even though this says no, only for collection, I would say if all you have are these two monsters, right, you might as well get yourself Lucifer. Yeah, prioritize the Nemesis monsters. Since this specifically is a dark breeding event, of course Sammy is who you're going to get. So yeah, Sammy the Plague Carrier. And look, the combination is out. Carlo Cambino and Pierside. And Fever Scatter is out. Horus and Vampira. If I didn't already have them, I would go ahead and breed them to show you guys that it does work. So let me actually, I'm looking right now at my game to see if I have them or not. Give me 1 second, everyone. Nemesis monsters, boom. So I believe I already have all the Sammy variations. Yeah, Fever Scatter, Disease. Yeah, I'm missing Hydrotilla the Rift Maker, so maybe when that comes out, and Faraday the Electrolyzer. So I need to complete my Nemesis collection, so eventually I will do that. But yeah, guys, I would say prioritize these. Even if the combination for Disease Spreader comes out and that's all you can do, go ahead and do it, because having some Nemesis monster and a chance to be the Nemesis Survival Dungeon is better than nothing. Also, I would go ahead, if the combination for High Mass comes out and the combination for Sunblast comes out, I would prioritize them just to complete the friend book, because that'll be useful. In terms of everyone else, it's irrelevant. NinjaZach is definitely one of the better Forsakens. Dunra, because yeah, NinjaZach has Revival Essence, can revive, has Anticipation. Dunra has Megaton, Mephisto has Megaton, that's why they're useful. Also, the monsters that are, the quest monsters are useful because you can get a ton of Bronze Relic cells in those quest days. So quest monsters are also pretty useful in my opinion. So Pure Sight is one you can get as well. But yeah, guys, prioritize Nemesis monsters. Here are the combinations. I wouldn't recommend you go out and look for combinations because you're probably going to spend a ton of gems. But if you do want to look for combinations, if you do want to help out the community, I would just join Skill2Skill's Discord. Join their Discord and make sure you make it to the point where, because people just share the breeding logs, what worked, what hasn't worked. So I would do that instead of just wasting your own gems, just trying to find different combinations. Just only go by these combinations right here. Only what is actually already there. Save your gems, and of course, be careful because there is a race coming up tomorrow. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for this video on the Colosal Element Wars. I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys found this video useful. Let me know in the comments below. Are you going to be going for anything, or are you going to be saving for the race? Especially because the race monster, it's a little... Some people don't like it at all. I mean, honestly, I can say the only reason I like him is because he's a taunt killer, Shelly killer. Other than that, he's nothing too crazy. So I can see if you don't want to race for him and instead you want to prioritize some of these legendary monsters, specifically the Nemesis or the book monsters, totally go for it. But yeah, let me know what you thought about this video in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.